Did you know that the Center for Disease Control reported that childhood obesity has doubled in children and tripled in adults just within the last 30 years? Now, what that tells us a lot of things, that America is not eating healthy. But I think one big contributor to this rising obesity is fast food. Fast food is a staple in our diet here in America. It's hard to go 5 minutes without seeing a fast food restaurant. And these restaurants are fast, tasty, and cheap, which makes it easy to frequent these types of places. However, one thing we should all keep in mind about these restaurants is how terrible they are for us. They're packed with sodium, fats, and preservatives. Preservatives are used in all sorts of foods. They're highly used in fast food. Sarah Corriere of HealthWise tells us that artificial dyes like yellow number 5 are used to ensure that peppers do not change color in months or possibly years of storage. Petroleum in the form of yellow number 5 is used as an artificial dye. This has been known to be a neurotoxic from the behavioral problems that they can cause. Now, Britain has phased out yellow number 5, and they plan on to ban it altogether. Now, these types of foods with the sodium and the preservatives are causing major health problems and concerns in our country. Obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular deaths and diseases are becoming more and more frequent in our society, and a lot of that can be attributed to fast food consumption. Cardiovascular deaths are on the rise. They are responsible for anything from strokes to heart attacks. Harvard researchers have conducted a study, and Daniel Pendek from the Harvard Medical School reports that a study that assessed the cumulative health effects of excess sodium, they estimated that excess sodium accounts for 2.3 million deaths each year around the world. Now, the U.S. ranked 19th out of the 30 largest countries with 429 deaths per million adults due just to taking in too much sodium. Now, that represents 1 in 10 deaths in our country directly related to cardiovascular disease. Now, it may seem impossible to escape the world of fast food. However, I think that it is something that we can do as a country. If the government were to regulate the amount of fast food production or the amount of sodium used in these fast foods, the country would have less poor health options, and it would be better for our kids. According to fastfoodmarketing.org, despite the addition of some healthy kids meal options, less than 1% of all kids meal options, which is 33 out of 5,527 possible meal combinations, met recommended nutrition options. Just 33 possible healthy options for our children when we frequent these restaurants. Now, that is scary. If the public were more aware of these problems of the sodium use, I think we would be more willing for the government to step in and regulate the amount of sodium and preservative used in these fast foods. There was a Spanish study done about the effects of these salty fast foods and related to depression. These researchers concluded that they found that people who consumed the most fast food and baked goods were 37% more likely to become depressed over a 6-month period. Now, that's quite the number, 37% more likely. Just in diet, you can live healthier, you can feel mentally healthier, and be an overall happier, healthier, better fit person. Now I have a solution for you. Over the next month, completely avoid fast food. What I want you to do is, instead of going to McDonald's to get that Egg McMuffin in the morning, eat a bowl of cereal, healthy cereal, or make breakfast at home with store-bought eggs. Preferably cage-free, grain-fed eggs. For lunch, don't go to Wendy's and get the number 6 spicy chicken combo, which is my favorite. Instead, pack a lunch at home with fruit, vegetables, healthy bread, and healthy lunch meat, and try eating like this for a month just to see how we feel. I can almost guarantee you you're going to feel happier and healthier, and your diet may improve as well. I thank you for the time, and I hope you take my advice and steer clear from fast food for 1 month, and it just may be a new way of living for you. Thank you.